Hi guys, it's Paul here from Chesil Bait and Tackle. One of the most common questions we're asked is about rigs on Chesil Beach. Now a lot of people when they're fishing Chesil Beach tend to go for the larger fish, so you tend to use bigger baits in the cod season or this time of year, smooth hounds or rays. One of the most recommended rigs we tend to use is the pulley rig or the pulley pennel, as this one is here. It's absolutely ideal for using bigger baits, especially on the pennel, because you've got these nice two hooks you can use to bait up and wrap in that second hook, giving you extra hooking power when fish grab these big baits. You can also use a single if you're using like a worm bait or a sand eel bait, but most people tend to opt for the twin hook just to give you that added advantage. Now the idea of pivot pulley rig is you have this pivot point in the middle. Now just to explain, once it all clips down, it's a very streamlined rig, but the most important thing is about this rig is the ability for your lead to be lifted up out of the way when playing a fish, because this link will end up all the way down here at the lead, holding the lead free with just you and the fish in between. Now this is great for snaggy ground. Sometimes like Chesil can get a bit snaggy, especially when there's been lots of feathering and tackle lost, and it just helps maintain that tight and the lead out the way so you don't get hooked in, especially if you're playing like a bumper ray or a cod or a bass. You don't want to lose it because your lead's got snagged. Now these rigs, this is a Coxswain Rule rig, which obviously we sell in the shop. These are all hand tied, so again we recommend them. Although they're not the cheapest, they are really good quality. In fact, myself, I tend to buy Coxswain Rule rigs rather than make my own. It's just more time saving. Again, like I said, it's a very simple rig. You have your hooks to a good snud line. This I believe is £40, to a stop swivel. These Coxswain Rule tend to use a clip rather than a swivel here. Some other manufacturers use a pulley bead or just a swivel. It changes from manufacturer to manufacturer. Slightly heavier line here, sort of £80, because this is going to take a lot of the shock of the cast out to the lead. Now on this lead I've just demonstrated is an impact lead. You can use a plain lead and use the lead clip here. You know, the release can be a bit tricky, so I like to use the impact lead or even the Gemini clip splashdowns, or the imp if you want to use a plain lead, but that's personal preference. So that's really it, guys. You know, it really is a simple rig to stop you getting snagged up, and also cast a long way with a big bait. You know, whole squid, big launch, or sand eel, or a mackerel fillet if you're targeting stuff like huss and any of those bigger fish. Absolutely ideal.